over and over again, we have made this mistake of thinking, no, China really wants a partnership. China really wants our companies to come in and succeed there. Jensen Huang actually had one of the NVIDIA CEO had one of the most bizarre statements recently when he said, the Chinese Communist Party leaders say they want us to come and invest and to succeed, and I believe them. And you just listen to that. I mean, I guess I saw they picked him up in Alaska on the way over to Beijing. I'm not sure if that's at President Trump's invitation or President Xi's invitation. But that attitude is what has, for a couple of generations of businesses now, just hollowed out our economy, ruined opportunity for our workers, handed over our best technology. And so I think, look, the good news is that President Trump obviously is the one who called this out first in a lot of ways back in 2015, 2016. He gets that the old way doesn't work, but the question is what's going to replace it. And so I think having these kinds of conversations, we should be meeting with them, but what we should be pushing toward is not, great, let's get a great deal that, this time we think is going to work. We should be pushing toward finding, you mentioned sort of in the earlier segment, a board of trade, something that kind of says if there's going to be trade, the free market is just not an option here. It's going to have to be limited. It's going to have to be managed. And then most importantly, it can't be investment. We can't have them owning stuff over here, running factories over here. And we can't have our business leaders owning stuff in China, investing in China, and then that just leaves them sort of beholden, kowtowing to the Communist Party.